Hi there. I have been cleaning, and if you are an artist at all, or a sketcher, a painter, art journaler, just a maker of painty marks, you have, and you know what all this is. You can tell just by looking at it as it grows. Different sizes, you're gonna have the different sizes for the different journals and different sheets to put between to keep your shit clean, And if you don't have all that just from wipe-offs and, whatnot, you can have also, like, jelly prints, too, that weren't, like, good, like, the ones that, the negative, the icky parts, or whatever, or just more wipe-offs. So you see, I have a shitload, a bumble bunch here. So, what are we going to do? Get yours, let's make some journals. Alright, since I have so many different sizes, I went ahead and kind of put them in different kind of size, you know what I'm trying to say. Put them a little bit together where they need to go. Because I'm going to probably make some larger journals and then some smaller ones. I don't even know if I'm going to actually need my cutter, but we'll see. Need to figure out what we're going to put for our covers. I actually have this really thick here. I could probably get away with using that if I wanted to maybe add something with it. I don't know. So yeah. And I need to figure out how many pages. How many pages do we want this sucker to be? I don't know. Not too many, because I'm using this to like glue on, get rid of all those kind of images that we all, I don't know. I'm just using this shit up. We need to use it. Tired of seeing it. Let's make some journals. Yeah. Alright, so I figured out a journal for the smaller one. I keep these from old journals. They work good. So this will have to be cut in half, but I'm not worried about that. Now comes the not so fun part, in my opinion, where we have to take and fold your paper. So we're going to do this and make some signatures. It's not hard, just time consuming. Good thing to sit down and watch TV if you're doing it. I can't do things while I'm doing arting. Can't watch TV while arting because it makes me, I get motion sick real bad. So here we go. So let's get these done. Alright, now you're going to decide how many you want in a signature. I'm going 5, I think, so I should have like 3 signatures because I got 15 pages, I think. Should be about. I'm just going to pick them, put them inside out. Inside out. I'll get there sometime. Pick the one you want in the middle. Like this one I'm picking for the middle because I want that whole spread. Besides that, I could go a shit loss which one goes where. Try to put the littler ones kind of where the little things. 3, 4. Or put the little ones inside. 5. And you can have bags. I got a bag in that one. How fun, huh? Yay! What's that ugly one there? Ooh, she's nice. The bigger they are, I like to put the bigger ones on the outside. It helps with the foliage. Ooh, she's pretty. Bring her inside out. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 in that one. Wow. Nobody knows. Somebody don't know how to count. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 5. So we need to take a few of these out. Get rid of, this one's ripped. I really like it though, but it is ripped right in the middle, so that's not going to do good there. So get rid of that one. 1, 2. Well, these are little, so I'm just going to I'm just going to take it because that's what I want to do. And I'm going to go like this because I want that bag kind of on the outside. There we go. I got my 3 signatures. I'm going to cut this in half, and we're going to go from there. All right, all of them are done. I got my cut. This cuts with a cutter. It's a normal cutter. Okay, what I'm doing for your end here, you're going to need duct tape, and this is just like a cardstock. It's literally a cardstock. I don't want anything too thick. The point of the cardstock is kind of the hole just to get the duct tape there, if that makes sense. So, what I'm going to do first, you guys are probably going to look at me crazy, is I am going to, for one, I don't really want that right there, so I'm going to, something I've learned, a little trick here, if I can do it, might not, but I ain't even, if you take a pencil or ink and like run it on here, and then kind of touch it there, you'll know where to put your, I'm trying here, guys, where the hell is it? Don't run away. What I'm gonna do. Here we go. It's an oil patch. Should work. I don't know. That way you'll have a line if you don't have a cheat sheet. This is a nice little cheaty way. You can just, if you have an ink pad, that's easy too. All right, because this is how you want you don't want your things to do. So I just put them like pretty nicely. Gives me a little bit. It's nothing horrible. You can get better, but see, there's some lines there. There's 1, 2, 3. But I wanted to, I could come through and do real quick the pencil to see them better. If that's what you really want. I'm being lazy, guys. Marking my paper with this edge. Alright. Anyways, that's about the width I want. I'm not too picky on that. I really don't give a shit. I don't know why I want to do all that, because usually I don't. What I am going to do, and I don't know. Oh my god, stop. Jesus, help us all. I think I just screwed up that, but whatever. I don't know why I did that. That was a trick. That's why I showed that to you. Anyways, put this bad boy. You're going to want a piece. If I can get my fingers on it. This is what you need. Okay, stay. Okay, you want your duct tape is going to be your main part of your here, okay? Wonderful thing about duct tape is it is kind of self-healing. So when you puncture, when you come back out, it will gradually, it'll go, you know, tighten up. So that's why I think it's great to use on the spine, especially if you're like sewing and stuff. So yay! I made the spine a little bit bigger than I wanted to. I'm debating, guys. Like I said, I shouldn't have put that on yet because I'm going to actually take this and we're going to go another one. I am just trying to get, I'm going to put a whole, this will be all covered when I'm done said and done. I'm having like a brain fart right now because usually I just like wrap it around and do this and do that. For some reason today, I'm going to blame it on menopause today. I'm not, yeah, I am, because I want to. I don't keep wrapping, because if you pick one end larger than the other, thicker than the other, it's going to be harder for you to put your needle through when you do this. So, I'm actually, since I have 3, I'm going to take this and try to make kind of where it moves a little bit, because I don't want it super stiffy for my back spine. Okay, then I got 3 going here. Yes, I will end up putting it there and there because I'm going to end up taping it all together, okay? So, another way to mark where you want to put your, with only 3, it's pretty easy. Just fold once in the middle and then fold once to the middle on each side, and you'll get 3 creases. And there you can put your holes for your... I have an actual hole puncher now, but I'm showing you this as a way to, if you didn't have a crocodile or something like that. So this is a good way just to throw down and make it without really thinking about it. Most people have duct tape. Oh, I have all kinds of ways, and much better than now. Much better back then. In fact, I think I might, I know it, before I put this on, I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time. Why not? It's how we learn to do things, right? Is I'm going to sew, or pop these holes right now. I'm going to go around it one more time. At least once. Like I said, it will be self-healing, yes. But I also want it to work for if I put too much, it'll be harder to get through. So, but I want it to work. So there we go. Kind of get my lines again. This will help it keep, help it be, I'm just going to go put that down because there's no way I'm going to put one up there that high. This will help it be more mobile. So there we go. Now I'm going to get my thing. We're going to pop some holes, fill it in, then we're going to attach those. We're doing it a little differently. I'm doing it way differently. Don't know if I'm liking this. Alright, something you will need is something to push through your holes in. I used to have a book and all that. I used to have like this little setup. But I haven't made this type of journals in a while, so bear with me here. Yeah, where do you want to go? I'm going to start with I like to do the middle first. That's just me on any of my projects because it's kind of where the center is. If it's off, it's not that big a deal. So I'm going to take the center one here. I'm going to put it right here. Do as I say, do as not as I do, right? Now, I have a wooden dust. You can use any type of book or anything. Old, and I had one, but I think that little sucker ran off with it. Everything I have, he runs off with. But I had, I had a lot of things. That's all you need to know. Anywho, so we don't have that. But usually I have something to push down in. Let me grab a book here. Not one like that, but it'll work. No. Not me doing that, so I don't know what that is about. I buy these things used. Okay, so that way you don't kill yourself with your hands if you want. You can use paper clips on these, or if you got something like this. I prefer using paper clips because it holds them in longer, but all my paper clips are gone yet again. So, oh my goodness, I'm running away. There's a couple. Yay, paper clips. It's like a damn newbie again. It's not going to help too much on these because these pages are so kind of different size, but that's okay. I put one on top, one on bottom, on opposite page, that way they kind of stick together normally. Like I said, this one, not so much, I don't think. Look before you poke if you're wanting to put any, okay, now, I'm going to put that out here, and I'm going to sit just this in the middle. Go and put your papers where you want them. Now, if you want that in the middle, then put it in the middle. If you want it down below, put it down below. Because once you poke, you are stuck. I just want them together, you know. There we go. So, first things first, go in the very middle, poke one hole. See? Pokey, pokey. I think I got this all AWL at Hobby Lobby years ago. I go kind of middle to, I pick from the middle and to top, poke one more hole. I only do 3 holes on these guys. I don't feel like they need more. I really don't. Your paper is so wet and used, and it's got a lot of goodies. So, now I'm going to put this down. Since I'm going to be using this, I want it right in the middle, right? Unless you want it down below. You do you. I'm going in the middle. I'm going to find my hole. There we go. Poke there. Lift up. I didn't poke hard. I'm just mainly getting it started. And you do need to do this fast because, like I said, don't forget, those will heal quick. If you want, you can go in there real quick and do a whole. This is with minimum tools. Make sure you keep your top and bottom though, because if you do it differently and you sew it differently, it will suck. I have long book needles. That's what they're called, book needles. They work good. Nothing like ooh or anything, but they work. Use what string you want to use. That's what I got. And I'm about to stab myself. You can make fun and do things out the back to do jingles and things. I'm not doing that today. If I want to do that, I'll add it separately. So, maybe, there we go. I'm going to tie it in the middle, so I'm going to have it come out in the middle. That's where I want to start it. That's where I'm going to come back to. If you want, you can take your little clip and put on the end of that string. That way it doesn't go everywhere. Go up. I'm trying to show you guys. Come back here. Go. See, it's already there, but it's already closing. So, I'm going to go ahead and poke through. It's harder to do on camera. I can fly by doing this shit on my own. I swear I'm not lying to you. But you can still see there's a hole there, so it's easy to come through. Or do that and just push the motherfucker through. There you coming through. See what that is? Bring it up. We're gonna pull, pull, pull. Okay, now I'm gonna bring this down. Like I said, if you want that string on the outside, do it on the outside. I just did it on the inside. More of a visual. There's my hole, I think. Where's my hole? There it is. Your holes got pretty well. Let's see here. Come on. Like I said, it's so much easier when you're not on here with somebody. So anyways, come down. Okay, now you're going, well, what are you doing? Because I thought you were going to tie this. I am going to tie this, okay? That needs to stay there. Put that on one side, right? Okay. Make sure you got enough to tie, because you're going to tie this, so pull a little bit more back. Bring this up in the middle. In the middle. Okay. It's easy to go through when you're... It really is, guys. I'm making it seem a lot harder than it should be. Alright, there we go. Alright, make sure this is on one side or the other, okay? If it's not, put that sucker on there. Ouch, son of a... Pull that tight. And just tie it. Like I said, a lot of people like putting these on the not tight, knot it. I mean, just, you know, under, it will work. Okay, a few times and you're done. You cut those off. Maybe. Oh my god. There you go. Like I said, the only thing, it's a lot easier by yourself. But yeah, it's simple. and then there are together. I'm going to leave these together. I'm going to take this like this, put it in the middle here, because that'll keep this one closed while I work on sewing the other two. All right, I'm going to do those off camera because it just takes so much longer, you know what I mean? All right, all three are sewn in. I did show differently. I did do two like that, but you can see how I did. But I did the third tying on the outside. So if you wanted to, you could put that knot on top, leave your strings, and be easy way to add charms and things. So we're ready to get this sucker in. So I already got the duct tape down with half of the thing with it. I'm gonna do one side first. Debating. I kind of want this on top of there a little bit, but then I'm like, maybe not. So I'm gonna put it like right up to it. Right up to it, okay. I think we should have went over more. Fuck. All right, whatever. All right, now we're gonna put this one. Oh shit! I forgot about that. We're gonna go ahead and pull that off. I'm having a brain fart. I'm thinking of a different one that I've made before, and oh yeah, I'm having a brain fart all day today, I guess. All right, that one is on there. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this real quick. God bless it. Don't want it. I want to make sure they're right on with each other. Okay, now, I actually, how this is going. Oh shit. Normally, I'm going to take a piece and go around, and that's what I'm used to putting, and that's why I screwed up. I'm used to putting all this together and then sewing these in, and usually this is how I attach it with the piece of tape, and I wrap it around and then poke the holes and stuff. So like I said, I'm going at it ass backwards for you guys this time, just because, why not? Okay, these can be folded up and got underneath some. Don't know how much, but we can do enough. I'm just trying to get that so it doesn't tear. So yeah, I'm doing it ass backwards, and you know what? Like I said, I'm blaming it on my menopause. I really am. Really am. Just give me I guess I could just cut a strip. If I could get my scissors to work, it'd be awesome. So I can just do that. Grab that, put that down, and then get the middle fucking piece. Why was I not using my brain? Somebody out there yelling at me to do that, right? Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Same thing, I'm gonna go like this. Like I said, I usually do it differently. I don't know, I had ass backwardism today. So anyways, do that. Oh my god, I don't even know if I'm going to post this. Yeah, well, because it shows you, you know, no matter how old you are and how long you've been doing it, you can still fuck it up. Alrighty, guys. I'm actually going to cut this a little bit shorter, a little bit less. That just goes up like that. Now, I want to come in through here. I'm going to take my duct tape. I'm going to call this the ducket or bucket one, huh? And go like that. I want to make sure it's down. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it around town because I'm on a mission to just, why the hell not? Right. There we go. Okay. This works, but it's pulling. Why is that pulling? I don't like that. We still got to do this side. Okay, I'm just going to go to the front. Somewhere in here is another piece. And I am gonna do it. Bitch, get out my way. Get out my way, bitch. Get out my way. Oh, come on. I don't know what about duct tape lately, but it's not very duckiness. Screwing up. Remember your creases when you do that. Manhandle it. Alright. There you go. That is your basis of your, you can do whatever, you know, whatever cover you want. It's just a simple way to put together a quick journal. Why is that not working very well? I like putting that because it does move when you're working. You can move it a lot easier. If you don't want this, just sew them closer together. I'm planning on doing a lot of collaging in this, like gluing stuff, so I know it's going to be growing even fatter. That's why I made it that thick. I will put a closure on it. I don't know. This video is taking way too long. I still got the other one to put together, so yeah. Wow, I will show you that one, and hopefully I won't screw it up. I didn't screw it up. Hopefully I won't do it backwards this time. How about that? Yeah. So here goes your, there's your, it doesn't matter which, but I put it a certain way because I wanted that rainbow to lie, but you could go either way. You do you. Indefinitely. I'm going to have other tape. I think I'm going to make this like a tape journal and put different types of tape around it. I've got some cool painty tape that I've, which is actually what I'm going to do. So let me find it before we can do it. Or maybe not. It's long enough. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. And yeah. Catch you next one where we, I don't know. I'm so indecisive.